Last year's Galaxy Note 4 generated critical acclaim for its performance and was dubbed the Swiss Army knife of smartphones. Samsung just released the new Galaxy Note 5, but does it live up to the standards set by its predecessor? Let's take a closer look. The first thing I noticed about the Galaxy Note 5 is that it forgoes the interchangeable battery and SD card system that fans of its predecessor have really come to enjoy. That means no swapping out batteries on the go and no expandable storage, and it makes me wonder if the performance and battery capabilities of this new phone make up for the omission. This is an expensive smartphone in a time when well-made, more cost-effective smartphones are becoming more commonplace. So it's important that this phone does everything really well. You could spend up to $840 for this phone at full price. So if you decide to buy it, you should be confident that you're getting the very best phone available. So let's start with the design. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about the glass back of this phone, saying that it's too slippery. But to be honest, I haven't had an issue with it. And I've also had complaints about fingerprints, but I find that they're much less noticeable with the white version of the phone. The sides are made of metal, I'm told, to improve durability. And on the bottom here, you've got your standard USB, micro USB, headphones, your speaker grill, and on the front of the phone there's the fingerprint reader, which you'll be using to unlock it. The Note 5 features a 5.7-inch 2560 by 1440 pixel Super AMOLED display. If there's one thing Samsung knows how to do really well, it's screens, and this phone is no exception. With a whopping pixel density of 518 pixels per inch, you're going to need a good processor for all of those pixels. Thankfully, this phone has a great one. The Exynos 7 octa-core chip features 8 cores, a 2.1 gigahertz clock speed, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and either 32 or 64 gigabytes of memory, depending on your model of choice. This translates to buttery smooth transitions and animations. So the performance is great, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if the phone dies on you midday. And without the Note 4's interchangeable battery system, this could be an especially frightening prospect. The Note 5 sports a 3000 milliamp hour battery, which in my experience will last you about a day through normal use, but not much more than that, and certainly not 2 days in a row. The phone features internal wireless charging as well as wired fast charging, which could prove useful in a bind. Fast charging will get the Note 5 back up to 100% in just 81 minutes. So moving on to the cameras, the Note 5 features a 4K capable 16 megapixel main camera with an aperture of 1.9, as well as a front-facing camera with 5 megapixels that is wide angle. Those are some pretty beefy specs, and the photo and video quality that this phone is capable of is impressive. Low light video performance is lacking, as it is with all smartphones due to the small sensor size. However, the included ability to manually adjust your shutter speed makes taking photos in low light situations a real possibility. One feature I'm really impressed by is the S Pen. I use an iPhone 6 Plus as my daily driver, which is touchscreen only, so I was surprised to find how intuitive using a pen with your phone can be. I find myself preferring it on many occasions, and there are some cool software tie-ins like being able to write on PDFs and resave them for later, which is especially useful, for instance, if you need to sign something that somebody emails to you. A few other features are the heart rate sensor on the back of the phone, which I never found myself using, as well as the NFC chip that's built in, which you can use for Samsung Pay. So in conclusion, the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 has a hefty price tag, but it's hard to criticize its capabilities. It has some serious hardware specs that deliver, and I think that makes this phone worth considering. There are other lower cost phones out there that do get the job done, but if you want the best, the Note 5 might just be what you're looking for. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please let me know what your thoughts on the Note 5 are in the comments below. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll keep you up to date with all sorts of new fun stuff. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.